Hello, we're live. And it is the sound live with coffee and with special guests. That's right. I have with me today Jennifer Valaquette. Jennifer
Huh?
is a music teacher. She plays flute and saxophone, and she does all kinds of really cool classical music. Why don't you tell everybody about your latest project, Jennifer?
Hi, thanks, Matthew. I'm trying to decide actually what song to do, and yeah, so I'm still working on some quartets, but I'm trying to do like a solo, and I haven't decided yet, but something will be up soon. So
Awesome. Well, that's cool.
thanks, Matthew.
Oh, absolutely. And also with me today, I have rock singer and musician Evelyn Holland. How you doing, Eve? Why don't you tell everybody about your latest project?
I'm working on the third record for the Keys of Solomon project. I just tracked some bass and some keys this weekend after coming back from the beach. So that's moving forward. And other than that, yeah, I just joined the Magdalene, and they're currently training me on the songs. So hopefully, maybe later in the year, I'll be playing shows with them.
Cool. You'll be rocking out again. That's awesome.
Yep.
I want to get out and play so bad. This is going to be my pick, guys. I am doing a reaction to another full rock opera like double album called The Source by Ayreon. Ayreon is a band that is led by Dutch metal guitarist and keyboard player and bassist Arjen Anthony Lucassen. He's incredible, and then he collaborates with the greatest musicians and a massive amount of vocalists. I believe there's 11 or 12 lead singers across this album, each playing their own character. I mean, this album is, I haven't finished it yet, but it could potentially be, and I'm looking to see that it will be on par with, this Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. Like, it's that good. I'm really liking it. It's not on the list yet just because I haven't finished it. So, this is a track towards the middle of the second album called Into the Ocean. I believe Jennifer came along with me on one of the rides of this.
It
It was
did.
a middle random ride, and
Yes.
so we're sort of still in the middle randomness. So if you guys, if you haven't heard of Ayreon before, I highly
I
recommend you
have.
check them out.
I actually, because one of my favorite bands, Opeth, the lead singer, Michael Ackerfeld, did. What album was it? It was the one that it's like day 1 through 16. I'm just trying to remember what it was called. But I know he did a character on there, and he was in I want to say 10 of the songs on the album.
Cool. Right on. Okay. Anything you want to say, Jennifer, before we start this?
I'm excited. I just remember the last time we watched one of their songs, I kept saying it reminded me of the Matrix movie.
So, just to give you guys an idea, the where we're at in the story, and this is the 2 second version. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff, but the Earth is being destroyed, and so people have gone out on a spaceship to try to find a new home. And the planet that they're going to is an ocean world, and they've been bathing in this scientific thing called the source or liquid eternity that is transforming them into fish people so that they can
Oh
survive
my
in
God.
an ocean world. And so this title is called Into the Ocean. Are you guys all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. And yeah.
Yes.
So without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Ayreon Into the Ocean from the Source. Here we go!
you have the coffee, Matthew.
Yeah, man, that was a face melter right off the bat, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it had some
That was
rainbow. I was just saying.
Man, that keyboard solo was sort of brief, but that was a really cool. It's almost reminded me of the Who, just for a
yeah.
moment. It's sort of like it almost like teleported me into like Teenage Wasteland for a second, you know? Just that, you know what I'm talking about? I think it was just that same Moog tone or whatever. That was cool.
Probably.
Yeah. The last one was sort of a dark, brooding sort of. And so then this one was just kind of like right off the bat, right away, just slamming right into it. A lot of this Ayreon double album has been 6/8. Which I love. And it's a nice breath of fresh air from so much 4/4. And so that song was cool because it actually was a change up because it was 4/4. Like there's not that much 4/4 on this album. And so that made it fresh and different in this context. And so I really like that. There wasn't as much of the acoustic instruments. One of the things that Ayreon is famous for is incorporating, flute, violin, cello, other really awesome acoustic players. That one was pretty much just straight up, backline rock band, and some incredible vocalists, man. It was all guys on that one. I don't remember all the names of all the vocalists. I'm not going to try to claim that I do, but oh, man, that guy from Symphony X, right? He started us off, and his voice is just cuts just so hard, man. I can't think of his name.
I can't think of it either. I saw them live with Overkill back in I think 2016, and yeah, no, he's a great front man.
Oh man, it's just
Yeah.
so much edge on his voice. I just, if you guys listen to the way I sing, I always vary the edge based on what song I'm singing, right? I don't put any edge on Lady in Red, right? You can't. But like he just has this distinctive razor sharp voice, and it just caught my attention right away. And then like the whole thing, like I said, it's like an opera. They're like discussing it. It's wonderful. I really
That was
enjoy
so
that.
cool. I kind of love like if this is considered like a rock opera, I guess, right? Like you said, opera. Yeah, sort of.
It's a
Anyway,
space rock
yeah.
thing.
I just love it. I just love the rock operas. I do. They're awesome.
I guess you could call it a space rock opera.
Space rock
I
opera.
call it a rock opera.
Yeah.
It's a double album, so I mean that's pretty huge and intense.
Right.
I just I think a lot of that, besides the drums and the vocals, was Arjen. A lot of it. I don't know for sure if he had anybody else playing, but I mean, like
Yeah.
that just was just so him, his personality. It was really cool. Thank you everybody who's been watching. Please like. We need lots of thumbs up so lots of people see this on the flip around. We need you guys, please share this stream out. Little Twitter, Facebook, whatever you're into would all really help. And subscribe. First of all, subscribe to Jennifer's music page. Jennifer's awesome saxophone
Thank
and
you.
flute player. Make sure you check her out and give her thumbs up, views, and shares and subscribes. And the same thing for Evelyn Holland. They're going to be in the description, so you can find their links right down below. That's right. Give Evelyn a subscribe. She's going to be having some new content coming out, including the restreams of these React videos. So stay tuned to both of their channels for it. And also, of course, we'll have it here too. Matthew's Music Lessons Studio. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Matthew's Music Lessons Studio. And you can get bonus content from my podcast. You can get downloads of music. And you can also get extra pull with your requests, because I'm getting further and further behind. I'm like 6 weeks behind on videos now. It's crazy. If you want to get yours slipped in advance, you got to go to Patreon. Also, MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com for your music lessons. I teach voice, saxophone, guitar, and ukulele. You hit me up at Matthew's Music Lesson Studio where you get to record the lessons and keep them. Thank you for joining us on The Sound Live.
Just want to say thank you, Matthew, for having us.
Yes, thank you.